What's going on? Mike Newman here with Inside Natural Bodybuilding at the conclusion of the IFPA Pro North American here in Bloomington, Minnesota. A lot of top quality pros here, I think like 14 or something pros. But there were like 8 pros that really would normally place in the top 3 at any pro show out there. So this lineup was stacked with top quality competitors. When I looked on the roster, one name stood out to me. That name is Samuel Okunola. This guy won his pro card at the OCB Midwest States a couple of years back. Been following him ever since, and anytime he enters a show, which you're going to see more of him in the coming year, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with, and he's the overall champion here at the IFPA Pro North American. So Sam, how's it feel?
I haven't really processed the whole thing yet. I don't know. I was just telling people like, it's hard to feel. I don't know. It feels great. I'll tell you that much. But as far as like anything more than that, it's very exhilarating. I did the same show 2 years ago and I got second, and that kind of put a little fire in my blood a little bit. So give me a little bit of motivation to come back and trying to. The only place higher than second is first place. So and I was aiming. That was my goal. If any, I want to get anything, but first place. Second place.
Yeah, he just came off stage like 2 minutes ago, so he's still like, but I predicted it this morning. I'm sure a lot of people were telling you all day long they had you winning the show, but there were so many top names in the show, like Terry Starks, Tony Roto came in looking really good. He looked better tonight than this morning. I didn't even have him in my top 5.
I want to look like that guy when I'm that age. Phenomenal shape.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
I was 20 rows back looking through a lens, so I wasn't really a judge. So I overlooked Tony, but nonetheless, he might himself in the top 5. Craig Toth was in there, big Terry Starks. Jason Brew was really conditioned. And then there were a few other guys like Marcel Roberts and a couple other big names that would normally place in the top 3. So this lineup was stacked. So to get a pro win, just placing in the top 5 is one thing, but to get a pro win in a show of this caliber says a little something. It says you're ready for the next level. Now, you haven't been very busy the last couple of years. I don't see you very often, maybe once a year. So what made you decide to do this particular show this time around?
I just graduated from Northern Illinois, and competing and going to at the same time is a tough task to kind of manage together. At the same time, I just want to take time off, make improvements, because like I said, I took second place the last year I did, and kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. Knowing what defeat felt like, you kind of want to go back to the drawing board. You don't want to compete just to get trophies. You want to compete for that, number 1 title. Yeah. So I feel like I need 2 years, focus on school, focus on my physique, trying to pick up the best package I can be on stage to win a top, to win the show. So it all kind of just works, worked perfectly, and now we're here. I graduated last week and 2 weeks ago, and I felt like it was perfect timing to, hop right back on stage,
Yeah, it seems to be that way. Well, you've certainly established yourself as a top pro here in the IFPA. I believe the IFPA is the most competitive natural bodybuilding organization out there, and you're a top pro in the IFPA. Now, you beat a lot of top pros today. You're out of school now, you got a lot more time on your side. So what's next for Samuel?
I have a couple of shows in mind. I might do the show in Sacramento, the Muscle Mania.
Yeah, Muscle Mania. Bob Valentina Smith put that show on. That's the USA.
Yeah, I might do that. Definitely thinking about doing Kansas.
Going to National, that's huge.
And eventually do probably Yorton Cup this year. So.
Okay, so you're looking to do the Yorton Cup this year then?
Yeah.
So you're just going to stay conditioned all year long, it sounds like then?
Pretty much.
Because the Pro Internationals is September, and Bob Valentina Smith shows in July. So Yorton Cup's in October. So we're going to see more Sam Okunola. And you're a physical presence. I think you have what it takes.
Okay, thank you. I'm trying to beat my previous best. So.
Right. The pros are definitely different physiques than the amateurs, and you're holding your own in the pros now, and you're a top pro. What kind of improvements do you think you need to make at the Yorton Cup? 'Cause at the Yorton, they're all going to bring their A game there just like today, but more of them. So what do you think you need to capitalize on to do well at the Yorton Cup?
Personally, I think we all can look good from the front.
Yeah.
When you turn around, you hear that saying all the time. The shows are
I've said it 10 times today myself.
One from the back. So I made improvements, but still I'm not satisfied yet. So I want more. Maybe I want when I turn around, I want you to be able to see my quad sweep from the front and back. Yeah. And my lower back can be a little thicker. There's always improvements you can make. And once you finish making improvements or done making improvements, you stop competing. You're always going to beat the previous best that you had before. So like I said, just my posterior, detail, maybe more detail, and just posterior, size and add more detail to my posterior shape, that would be awesome. That's my top priority.
Yeah, that says it all. And that's why I think Sam won tonight, because he wasn't the biggest guy, might not even been the most conditioned. Jason Brew was really conditioned. Tony Verota looked really good as well. But he had the best combination of size, shape, symmetry. He had the split hamstrings. A lot of guys don't have that. And it was good symmetry all the way from top to bottom, front to back, like you said. And that's why you're the overall champion here at the IFPA Pro North American. So, a couple poses for us real quick. Let me step out of the way because there's not enough room in the lens for both of us. That's for sure when you're posing. But this is your overall champ of the IFPA Pro North American, Samuel Okunola. I'm Mike Newman. You're watching Inside Natural Bodybuilding. Thanks for watching.